Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to Copper Jacket TV. So we all know that politicians are deceitful, right? That's nothing new. It's par for the course. It's to be expected these days. But did you also know that they think that you're so stupid that you will never see through that deceit? You'll never see that the bill that they're saying is for charity or going to fund special programs is actually gun control. So they name it something else, they change the wording, and they just expect you to go along with it. Well, one politician, and I think this was an accident, messed up and said what this particular gun control bill is all about. And even though we all knew it, it's interesting to hear one of those politicians actually say it out loud. This is a big mistake on the left and something that they're going to regret because we can use this against them when we fight back against it in court. So let's talk about this politician and what this is all about. Let's get to it. This channel is proud to be sponsored by the USCCA. Absolutely one of the best memberships you could ever have in your wallet. As a member, you get that self-defense liability insurance, which is priceless. And don't forget, in March, if you sign up for all tier levels, any tier level, you get the range bag and you get the cleaning kit. Now, if you want to step it up and go to the platinum or elite levels, you're also going to get that Pelican Vault case, which is really nice case. So definitely check out the link below and sign up today. Okay, so let's go and talk about what's going on here. So just like many other states who have tried this across the country, and I'm sure other states that will try it again in the future, New York is looking to add a 5-cent per round tax on ammunition. That's per round. That means a box of 50 is going to cost you an extra $2.50 if this bill passes. Now, they don't say that this is gun control. Obviously, it's not gun control. What this bill looks to do is it looks to raise money for crime research groups. They're just simply raising money for these research groups. It's really kind of a charity thing. It's going to universities and nonprofits and things like that, think tanks, right? So this isn't any form of gun control. It's just a way to generate some revenue to keep these other programs running. That's the way that they try and bill these things. Well, Patricia Fahey of New York, who's a New York State representative, said this. Quote, so if you buy 50 rounds, it'll just be a couple of extra dollars. So it's not a huge tax, but another disincentive to arming up, end quote. So let's be honest, anytime you try and tax a right, it's unconstitutional. Supreme Court has already ruled on that. That's nothing new. We know that it is unconstitutional to tax a right. Number two, we all see right through this. We've all seen through this. This isn't the first time that they've tried this and they've called it something else, saying that they're just trying to fund these groups. If you are, and you've said it out loud now, trying to disincentivize people from practicing a right, then you are practicing gun control. There's no other way to look at it. There's no other way to title it. There is no other way to try and sell it to the public than that. Now, here's the thing. Since she said it out loud, saying that they're trying to disincentivize people from, practicing one of their rights, that actually helps us out because it shows true intent. It shows what they're trying to do, and it allows us to take it to the court and say, look, this is a practice of disincentivizing people from practicing their right, and the Supreme Court has already ruled that states and localities and cities are not allowed to do that, and see case here, right? So we'll, if it does pass, and knowing New York, it probably will, we would actually have some pretty big leverage because of that statement. That's usually why they try and keep their mouths shut. Okay, so let's go ahead and look a little deeper into this, okay? Let's go ahead and open up Pandora's box here. So who is it that they're really trying to disincentivize? Is it going to be the guy in the penthouse on the top of a tall building? The guy that drives a Bentley? The guy that drives a Ferrari or a new Cadillac Escalade that has extra money in the bank where extra $2, $2.50 isn't really going to hurt him all that much? Might make him a little bit annoyed, but it's not really going to slow him down at all. No, who it's really going to hurt is going to be the low-income people. The people who are just living paycheck to paycheck, the people that have to decide whether they want to put food on the table or keep the electricity on. The people who are basically hurting the most, that probably need this stuff the most, are the ones that are going to be most affected by this. So again, this doesn't affect the rich, it doesn't affect the wealthy or the well-off. This really only has a huge effect on those that are paycheck to paycheck and low income, and that's who they're targeting on purpose. That's another thing they don't want you to know. They are specifically targeting people who can't afford that extra $2.50. You might not think that, an extra $2.50, or if you get two to be $5 would be a lot, but when people are, just putting $10 in their tank just so they can get back and forth to work that day, $10 is a lot, and that is exactly who they're going after. You know, yeah, they're going to raise a little bit of money for their pet projects and stuff, but who are they specifically trying to keep things out of the hands of? People who are low income, that live in neighborhoods where they're probably going to need something. It's just absolutely disgusting when you really look deep into these bills and see what they're actually going after. So I wanted to let you guys know about that. I wanted to let you know this bill exists and they're trying to push it forward. And again, thank you, Patricia Fahey, for giving us a leg up in court. We really appreciate it. Thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Have a great day.